You're very welcome back to the Wafflers podcast. If you're new here, my name's Sam.
I'm Jack.
I'm Evan.
And we're here today at the St. Mary's TY Crafts Fair. So we're going to be getting a few interviews from a few people. We've had an exclusive interview with one of the Spanish exchange students who came over. And we might get a few teachers on and a few different TY businesses that you can buy for or from this Christmas. Very welcome back to the Wafflers podcast. And today we're interviewing a Spanish student. So do you want to tell us a bit about yourself?
I'm Arnou Quesada. I'm 14 years old and I like to play video games.
So you came to Ireland a couple of months ago. What was that like for you? Big climate shock, I'd say.
I came from Ireland just for studying. I don't know.
Have you enjoyed your time in Ireland?
Yeah, it was really fun.
Say there's a big difference, not between like the weather, because obviously there is, but between Spain and Ireland. Have you noticed
a big difference? Yeah, about like teenagers, everything, clothes.
Yeah. What have you learned from your time in Ireland?
I don't know.
You haven't learned much?
Many things.
Do you want to give an example of one?
Like how to be independent.
Be independent?
Yeah.
And was it hard for you? Was it hard for you to come over by yourself, just to a country where you didn't really know anyone?
Yeah, the first days were very hard for me. Then I started like pretty good. I think. Yeah.
Yeah. Would you ever come back to Ireland?
I don't know. Maybe.
And you're leaving in December, are you?
Yeah, in 8 days.
Will you be sad to go?
Yeah, just for my classmates, everything.
Well, thanks very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Enjoy.
Yeah.
So we're here today with Adam Cummins. So Adam, pleasure to have you on.
Good man yourself, man.
Do you want to give us a bit of a rundown on your company?
So what our good company is called Print 3D. If you look at it funny, it says printed. It's interesting.
I like that.
What we sell these lovely handmade, hand-assembled 3D printed objects.
See that?
Aren't they?
They are nice. You can feel the quality on them as well, actually. Yeah,
it's great.
Yes.
And how much are these going for?
They're going for $350.
$350.
Which some might say is a bit steep.
No,
but they're hand-assembled.
Because when you add in the resources as well, I'd say it takes a good amount to actually make them. I'd say.
Of course. And the main thing is, it's gifts. If they weren't expensive, you wouldn't want to feel like your family was, like.
And sure,
they weren't.
You can hang that on your Christmas tree.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You could easily just pop that on, nice little person. I'm liking it.
I am liking it.
So what price did you say it was? $350. Alright. And do you have an Instagram or any social medias you want to plug?
We have a letterbox.
Letterbox.
Same place as St. Mary's. Drop us a letter. No butter.
Alright, great. Pleasure to have you on. Best of luck with your businesses. Best of luck. Thank you very much. You're very welcome back to the Wafflers podcast. And we've got Vice Deputy Principal here, Miss June. So Miss, you're very welcome on.
Great to be with you.
So I'm just going to ask a couple of questions about your early life. So what was that like?
Okay, so my early life was a lot different than it is now, I suppose. My memories of early life would be having a Discman when I was around about 10. That would have been the height of the technology back then. There was no such thing as mobile phones or anything else, so we seemed to have a lot more free time because we weren't sucked into looking at.
Where did you grow up?
I grew up in Duleek, so born and bred in Duleek and haven't moved out. Just outside Duleek, out in the country, and I did move to just a few locations, not too far away.
So what got you into teaching?
Sorry?
What got you into teaching?
So when I was in 6th year in school, I went to the guidance counsellor in Sacred Heart for advice because I had no idea what I wanted to do. And the guidance counsellor asked me, what are your favourite subjects? And I said, French and geography. She said, well, go and do an arts degree in French and geography. I picked up maths when I was in there as well, and I did my degree not knowing what I wanted to be. Went off to Australia to travel for a year, and when I came back from Australia, there was a subbing job going in Green Hills, which I applied for and started teaching. It actually just fell into my lap. I didn't intend on going into teaching, but I do feel like I haven't worked a day in my life because I
So what brought you to St. Mary's?
So St. Mary's. So I went to Green Hills, as I said. I was in Green Hills for 3 years. And at the end of the third year, there was no job in my subject. So there was a job advertised in St Mary's, and I applied for that job and was delighted to start here. This Carr and Clark interviewed me for that job.
What's it like being a deputy principal?
Well, so I was teaching for probably in around 10 years when I decided that I needed more from the job, and I decided to go for the deputy principal job here. Miss Byrne was actually going out on her first maternity leave, and there was a vacancy there, and I applied for that job, and I absolutely love it. It's just something completely different than being in the classroom.
Did you ever take free classes as a teacher?
All the time. Do I take free classes now?
Yeah.
2 and 3 at a time, all the time, in the library, anywhere. And that's to facilitate sport, because I think it's really, really important that sport gets out and teachers are released for really good activities like QA activities, and so I'll put myself in as many classes as I can to make that happen.
Do you have any thoughts on the changing of the leaving cert?
I am really, really excited about the changing of the leaving cert. This new senior cycle is going to be brilliant. One of the main reasons why I'm really excited about it is because I have children in school coming up to that age. So I have a daughter in second year, so I feel that the new senior cycle is going to be really, really suitable for her, because she'll get to do 40% of the work before the final exam. And the final exam isn't for everybody. So I'm really excited about the new senior cycle. I can't wait to see what it brings.
Do you think project work would be a big part of it?
Project work, yeah. So that's what I was talking about there. They're called the additional assessment components. And these additional assessment components are going to be in every subject. It's going to be brought out over 5 years, so there won't be all of a sudden in every subject. But what they're going to do is they're going to start with the subjects that don't already have a project at Leaving Cert. For example, business, accounting, the 3 sciences and new subjects. And the additional assessment component in those subjects will be worth 40% of the final mark, and they may be done in 5th year, which will also take the pressure off students, and all for anything that will take the pressure off students.
What's your opinion on the phone pages?
Sorry?
What's your opinion on the phone pages?
Which?
What's your opinion on the phone pages?
On the phone pages?
Pages.
Pouches. Oh my God, do not get me started. Phone pouches. I think the phone pouches for our school are not needed, because we introduced a really strong mobile phone policy this year to the first year students, where the mobile phones are turned off and in school bags for the duration of the day. Mobile phones are not an issue in the first year. We filter that through as the one-to-one devices go into the other year groups, and a strong policy and staff behind the policy is what will make it work. We don't need the pouches. The pouches is just something else that's going to need to be managed. I do understand that it's working in other schools, but to introduce it to every school is a really foolish move.
Could you see yourself doing any other job?
Yes, I can always see myself doing something else. Always thinking to the future. So at the moment I'm working with an outside organisation called IJA, and they provide training to middle managers, and I'm involved in that. I'm always looking for something new. I don't know if I would ever actually leave the deputy role here, but I might do something in addition, like working with IJA.
Yeah, thanks very much.
Great, thank you.
Right, you're very welcome back to the thewaffelerspodcast, and we're here today with Geordie United star Matthew McCloskey. So, Matthew, do you want to tell us a bit about your early life?
My early life, right. I got into football when I was 8 years old, which was pretty late if you consider compared to some other people. But yeah, so I got involved when I was 8 due to my cousin, because he was playing with the local team as well. So yeah, I got a bit of an interest. I wasn't too focused on it at the start. I was just kind of playing for the fun, playing with my friends. But then after a couple of years there, I was there for 5 years. I got an offer from a League of Ireland club, Drogheda, and I had a few other offers from League of Ireland clubs, but I did turn it down because Drogheda's the local, and I've always wanted to play for them. So yeah, I've been there ever since, and I've had offers abroad and other chances to go to foreign countries, but I've stayed in Drogheda the last couple of years, and it's 100% been worth it after this year to be savage for the first team. Yeah, it's just very, very enjoyable.
Do you see yourself playing under Kevin Doherty?
Sorry?
Do you see yourself playing under Kevin Doherty?
I do, yeah. I can imagine maybe, not this year, but maybe 2026. Yeah. I might get my debut, hopefully, because I'm still young compared to some of the other lads in the squad, but hopefully.
Like Matthew McCloskey on FIFA. stick him in the ultimate team.
I wouldn't mind that. Get me in an Evolution and I might get fairly
Right.
high rated.
You're a Chelsea supporter, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But you're on a good run.
Oh,
What do you think
brilliant.
of that?
Oh, it's savage to watch. I'm actually enjoying watching the club again. The last 2 years, I'd be crying watching matches and it was horrendous. But
Would have been every Monday. The Cummins school just slag the shit out of you.
100% every Monday, this Sam Man fella, I'd be getting ripped into from us either losing or drawing. But yeah, I'm enjoying watching them again. We've got good players. I enjoy watching the squad, and the new manager Enzo Maresca has brought my joy back. So I'm very happy about it.
Yeah, even though you're playing Shamrock Rovers next week. Oh, that's top tier football, isn't it?
Oh, brilliant!
Top tier football.
Playing an Irish team. Oh, it's savage.
Top tier football. What's your FPL team looking like?
I'll actually tell you now. My FPL team is looking fairly strong.
Where are you in the Curtis Cup?
In the Curtis Cup, I am currently sitting 9th.
That's not bad. So he's
I'm not doing too bad. But this week, so in net, I have Emi Martinez. My back four as Virgil van Dijk, Mazraoui, Saliba, and Mark Gueye. My midfield of Madueke, Saka, Palmer, and Mohamed Salah. And then up front, Isak and Nicholas Jackson.
Solid squad, you know.
Yeah, does the job, gets me my points.
Yeah, because I had Haaland, I still have him, but I'm going to sell him.
Yeah, I had Haaland at the start of the year, and he wasn't performing great.
Yeah.
So I just got rid of him and put in the main man, Nicholas Jackson.
Yeah. Right, we'll touch a bit on your TY company here. I know you've sold out pretty much completely, but I'm sure you're going to restock pretty soon.
It's hard to know now because we've made a fair bit of dough with the business, but we'll see in the coming days if we restock or not, because it's a tough market because there's a lot of other people looking to sell similar products.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm happy to sell out today. Didn't expect it, to be honest, but it was good. Yeah.
Do you want to say what it is, what your product is?
Our product is Blitz boxes, so it's a package with shin guards, shin guard sleeves, grip socks, and wrist tape. And it's €15. Or if you do 20 kicky uppies in front of us, we give you €3 off.
That's good. Well, thanks for coming on anyway, Matthew.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
And best of luck with your drone career.
Thanks, bro.
See you later.